Welcome and thanks for tuning in to the July Mondo's Hot Topics. We're going to go through our quarterly program and lay things out. And I'm going to start off not by harping on a lot from last month. I probably look tired right now. I'm not tired because of the fact that last month was a difficult month. I'm tired because this last weekend over the holiday we watched Harry Potter's Chamber of Secrets with my family. And since then, the snake, if you saw that show, the snake comes out at the end. I've got 2 sleepless nights the last 2 nights because my girls keep waking up with nightmares about the snake in the show. So if I look tired, I'm going to get past it. We'll all get past it, and we're all going to put last month behind us as well because it was a very difficult month in the industry and it was a difficult month with our sales. We're looking towards the future. We're off to a great start in the month of July, and we've got some great things to talk to you about. First and foremost, we just announced our programs effective today. We extended employee pricing. Now, that's extended for the month of July only. We haven't extended it, and it's a hard stop at the end of July, so we've got to take advantage of this great program. It's seeded, and we've added more cash to make it much more receptible to the consumer and much more available for you to be able to convert deals into sales. So you've got more flexibility with more cash, and we're going to talk about it right now. We've also converted the Texas Oak Dealer Cash into customer cash, and now we've got up to $1,600 customer cash, which we always have had in terms of our VIN-specific program on our Texas and Oak Edition 4.6 crew cabs for F-150. Gives us also more flexibility in the market. We plan to announce today a loyalty program. It's a national loyalty program, and I'll take you through the specifics in a moment. We also have our model year and clearance that we're going to announce on the 17th. As well as a 10-day sale later in the quarter that we'll talk about. The SDI programs for the quarter are on F-150, all F-150, Explorer, and Sport Track. So all those units, we're going to get a $300 flat on the SDI program. So last quarter it was just F-150. Now we've added Explorer and Sport Track. Again, more flexibility. That's a $300 flat for the full quarter. And we also are launching our CPO program, and I'll give you more details on that. First and foremost, let's talk about our employee pricing extension. We've extended it through July 31st. I just mentioned it. We've also added some new incentives. We added 3,000 owner loyalty last week on F-150 Super Cab and Super Crew. We also added 3,000 owner loyalty on Expedition, Explorer, and Sport Track. So that's a big cash message I'll take you through in a second. Additionally, 2 more loyalty announcements, or another big loyalty announcement, $2,000 loyalty on Taurus, Taurus X, and Mustang. So Mustang went from $1,500 last quarter to $4,000 from this point on. You get $2,000 customer cash plus $2,000 loyalty, a total of $4,000. We have a lot of loyal customers that buy that vehicle. It's a great opportunity for us to get that product back in the market. And let's blow out our Mustangs over the next couple of months. We've got big cash now. We can make these deals to get together. Our advertising message for the next couple of weeks is up to 7,600 factory rebates on F-150 plus employee pricing, or up to 6,000 factory rebates on Explorer and Expedition. So $6,000 on Explorer Expedition, $7,600 on F-150, and up to $4,000 on Mustang, Taurus, and Taurus X. On the 17th of this month, we launch our Be Big event, and we get into Be Big event. We get Be Big advertising levels for Ford division throughout the region for Oklahoma and Texas for 45 days. The program runs from the 17th of July through the 2nd of September. We're going to add a G-Note, a full G-Note, customer cash on Explorer, Sport Track, Expedition, and Super Duty. So I just said $6,000. We're going to go to $7,000 on Explorer, Sport Track, and Expedition. A big lift for this 45-day event. And then we're going to add a nickel on F-150. So I just said we're going to be at $7,600. We're going to take that $7,600 customer cash back to $8,100 plus our employee pricing for the second half of this month. So we've got a big message as we go forward. Great opportunity to really run at the market. We've got to clear out our F-150s over the next 60 days, and this money is here to get that job done. As you look at our plan going forward, I'm not going to get into much of this in detail. In September, we've got a 10-day sales event. It's going to run from the 18th on, and we plan again to add another G-Note to specific vehicles to drive the market. This is a consistent program that we've been running all quarter or all year, and it's given us a great lift as we close out the quarter with this program, and that's our plan with our 10-day sale in September. So let me transition quickly to our CPO program. And I know maybe I'm speaking too quickly. I might be hyped up too much. I had coffee. I had a big Dunkin' Donuts cup of coffee this morning. I got a Diet Coke here. But I want to go fast because I don't want these to be real long, so I'm trying to keep them around 10 minutes. So you just hit the rewind and play it again if I'm talking too fast for you. Launching the CPO program. We launched it. Again, we tried to keep coverage on all of the vehicles this quarter. Some dealers have asked that we emphasize more F-Series and back off on some of the other vehicles, maybe zero incentives, but we committed to do full line incentives, and that's what we've done for the quarter. We're going to have more conversations with our dealers. If we need to shift to stronger emphasis on full-size trucks, we will, but we're not going to do that without more conversations with the committee. First and foremost, we stayed with the 2.9 message for 36 months, which is a great advertisable message. Plus, we took the reserve up from $300 to $500 on 2.9. So 2.9 plus 500 reserve for 36-month financing on CPO. You got a 3.9 rate for 48 months and a 4.9 rate for 60 months, and both of those rates, the 48 and 60 months, gets a $100 reserve. In addition, we took the cash levels to $1,000 with Ford Credit on F-Series, Super Duty, Explorer, and Expedition, and Sport Track. So our SUVs and full-size trucks have a G-Note with Ford Credit if you finance through them, and then a nickel on all other vehicles with Ford Credit. So again, a strong program, strong messages we can still advertise, and a great opportunity to leverage a great program. By the way, CPO sales were up 75% in the second quarter, year over year. 75%. We're now representing about 20% of the national CPO sales across the country. So where do we go from here? Here's a layout of the balance of the year marketing plan. I already talked about our model year clearance, which starts, again, this is a 3-phase program this quarter. First phase, we just announced the extension of the employee pricing program. Second phase is the model year clearance campaign. It's going to be called It's Bigger in Texas, and in Oklahoma it's the model year clearance. Everyone's got the model year clearance nomenclature, and that starts the 17th through 9/2. And then we've got our 10-day sales, which is phase 3. That's 9/18 through 9/30. As we transition, November and December will be our year-end clearance campaign, and then we'll finish this year with 100-hour sales. So we've got a great cadence. I want you to have confidence that we're going to have great plans. And we've got great incentives as well, so there's no better time to be in the business than now. We've got a great opportunity over the next 30 days to take share back from the competition, and I guarantee we will. We're already seeing the results. Let's bring our customers back into our fold. Let's give them a big bear hug in the dealership, and let's keep them driving these F-150s as we look at our business going forward, as well as all of the other great models that are in the program. And by the way, the reason there's so many models in the owner loyalty program is to give us full line capability and just much more critical mass as we market this program going forward versus just having owner loyalty on 1 or 2. We've got critical mass that really represents about 80% of our sales volume incorporated in this owner loyalty program. What's our plan? Well, first and foremost, in July, we've got to sell 15,000 units. Now, that's 12% less than last year. That's what we're programmed. And I fully am confident that we are going to blow away that 15,000 number. That's what we're programmed to sell. And I think that we're going to hit last year's track, which was 17,000 in the month of July. If we do, it'll be the first time in about 5 months we've hit year-over-year comps, and I'll feel real good about that. We're down 8% right now year-to-date. The nation is down 15% year-to-date. Our dealer profit is almost $70 million. It's at $69 million year-to-date. It's down 5%, but the nation is down almost 35% in dealer profits. So these next few months are critical for us. We need to get our volume back on track. We need to clear down and sell down our old models so we can launch the new models. And we need to get our profitability back in line. And we're not far off where we need to be, but we need to continue to show strength in that, which means good, prosperous times for all of us. All right, now I talked fast. This was a quick deal. We want to keep it short so that you can see it and you can share it with your team. But check Vincent for all the programs. If you missed anything, it'll have it all clearly explained, or call your zone manager, call Michelle Bartlett, call myself, call anybody if you need clarification. But check Vincent. That's your number one source for the program details. Also, let's take a look at some of the commercials that we'll be running. Talk to you soon.